So the game I'm playing today is called SOLAS 128. This is a puzzle game where you have to repair an old machine that has been severely damaged by random glitches that have suddenly appeared within its system. I do believe the game's plot runs a little bit deeper than that, but I haven't spent that much time with this game off screen, so I don't really know any other details about the plot right now. So with that being said, let me share with you some background information regarding this game. So this game is fairly new. It came out earlier this year in January. It is not a free game, it is a commercially released product that costs about $15 on both Steam and itch.io, and there is also a Nintendo Switch version of the game available too, which also costs the same price. It was developed by an indie studio called Amicable Animal, and it was published by Armor Game Studios. Is this game popular? Not really, it would seem. It does appear as though this game has mostly flown under the radar. However, the user reviews for the game on Steam are quite good. As a matter of fact, the game has about 60 reviews on Steam at the moment, and all of them are positive. Yeah, the user score for this game is in fact 100%, but it's only out of about 60 reviews, which is not really anywhere near as impressive as some of the other user scores that I've seen for games with way more user reviews, like Townscaper, for instance. But I digress. I really want to just get started with the game here. I do realize I haven't actually described how exactly the gameplay is, but admittedly, this is another game that is kind of hard to explain how exactly it works without showing actual gameplay. So it's probably for the best if I just go and play the game immediately. So these are some of the save files that I was using off screen. I'm just gonna go and create a new one here quickly, and we are just gonna get started right away. So we're gonna wait for this bar to fill up entirely, because this bar basically means that the game is loading. At least I believe that's what it means, but just wait for it. There we go. We have this really stylish opening cutscene right here. So, I do want to mention right now that this is not a 3D game, it is entirely in 2D. And what's also kind of interesting is that the game window only takes up like a small portion of the screen and not like the entire screen, because in the background right here you have this really stylish like animating background that almost kind of looks like lava. It looks kinda cool here. So these are the glitches. Yeah, by the way, all of the screens that you're seeing right here, we will be seeing those later on in the game. So the game is kinda like, almost like spoiling itself during this opening cutscene, because it's actually showing you the various rooms that you'll be encountering later on in the game. So we have this core right here. I'm just gonna call it a core because I don't really know what exactly it is. Some sort of machine. And there is this glitch that is causing the machine to malfunction, basically. So now there's a whole variety of glitches that are scattered throughout the machine, and we basically have to go and repair that core in order to get rid of all the glitches. But you're probably wondering, how exactly do we do that? Well, you're gonna find out right now. Hopefully. As soon as this opening cutscene is done, you will find out, okay? I promise. SOLAS 128! Roll credits, as CinemaSins would say. I've definitely made that joke before, and I apologize. Okay, so, you have this little, red beam of light right here. Yes, Amicable Animal and Armor Game Studios. I fricked at least one of those words up. I think that is just like a special thanks screen. Yeah, so let me quickly explain what exactly is going on here, because you're probably wondering what these colored beams are. So, how exactly does SOLAS 128 play? Well, do you guys remember that one indie game I covered on my channel a couple of years ago called Micron? Well, SOLAS 128 is basically Micron. Well, it's not quite the same, but if you don't remember what Micron was, it was basically like this really cool puzzle game that I played on the channel a couple of years ago, where you had all of these bullets and you had to deflect the bullets using various mirrors. And the ultimate objective of Micron in particular was that you were trying to make the bullet touch a gray button at the very end of the level, and as soon as it touched that button, the level would end. Well, SOLAS 128 functions in a very similar manner. So you have this little mirror right here that is deflecting this red beam of light. So we can left click in order to maneuver this mirror around, or basically rotate it. Now, there are different types of mirrors as well, much like in Micron, and this red mirror right here, or I guess this mirror with the red diamond, this basically means that we can rotate this mirror, but we can't move it around. Some mirrors later on, we will be able to move around in the room. Like, we'll be able to left-click on it, and we'll be able to drag it anywhere we want. So, we're gonna open up this door right here. So, what we have to do is that we have to deflect these beams of light into these little, gateways right here, I guess. And once we unlock the gateway, we'll be able to progress to the next screen. Now, something that is interesting about SOLAS 128 is that all of the rooms in this game are connected to each other. It's not quite like Micron, where all of the levels are pretty much separate and isolated from one another. All of the levels in this game are interconnected. And there are some instances much later on in the game where you will have to return to previous rooms in order to progress forward. We're not going to be seeing that for a little while though, so instead what I'm going to do is show you guys these purple beams right here, or these purple mirrors. So these purple mirrors are the ones that you can drag around. However, you cannot rotate these ones. They are stuck in place. So what we want to do is that we want to drag this mirror over here and this mirror right here. There we go. Gotta drag them into the corners. The beam of light will be deflected and we will open up this door right over here. And take note of this green beam of light that's moving at the bottom as well, because that will come into play shortly. Like, it'll come into play eventually. Something else that you can also do is that if the beam of light is moving too slowly for your liking, you can hold down the F key in order to fast forward. Yes, this is a game with a fast forward mechanic, so don't worry about that. If you feel like everything is moving too sluggishly, then just use the fast forward button. You can also press P to pause the game, and you can also press H to use hints as well. SOLAS 128 is a fairly difficult puzzle game, and if there are some sections that have you completely stumped, you can use hints, and the hints will show you where exactly you should be placing your mirrors down. You can't keep using your hints all the time though, because I do believe there is a cooldown timer on the hints themselves, and I'm probably not going to be using any of them myself because, well, I don't need them. All of the sections that I'm going to be showing you in this video are sections of the game that I've already completed, so what we're going to do instead is that we're going to open up this door right here to go upwards. So this is actually an example right here that's going to be demonstrating to us basically returning to a room that we've already been to. So what we have to do is that we have to direct this red beam of light into this room, and then we have to move these purple mirrors around right here so that the beam gets deflected to the right and then goes down and goes through this room right here. Then what we have to do is that we have to actually go back, and as you can see, the red beam of light is now on the other side of the room, so then we just have to rotate this mirror around, unlock this door, and then we can continue forward. Also, I really love the synthwave music in this game's soundtrack as well. Some other thing you may have noticed too is that there is a massive glitch right here that is, yeah, that's holding mirrors away from us. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna explain what this is right here in just a moment. So something that you might have noticed is that the beams of light are moving to the beat of the music, which the bullets in Micron don't really do, because they just kind of move in a straight line once they're fired. Even though the bullets in Micron are also timed to the beat of the music as well, technically. But the difference here is that the bullets in SOLAS 128 move in rhythmic pulses, as it were. So you can actually see them moving along, like truly moving along to the beat of the music here. It's really cool. It's basically another, like, rhythm puzzler, like a puzzle game that incorporates music into its gameplay in a very, I wouldn't say unique way, because I mean Micron has done something similar to this in the past, but a really cool sort of way, I guess. That's really the only way I can describe it. Yeah, so these gray mirrors right here, these are mirrors that you can do absolutely nothing with. You can't move them, and you can't even rotate them, so they're just there. They're basically there permanently, and you can't really do anything with them. So if you're wondering what that purple icon that appeared on the game map right there was, I believe that's showing us the location of the second core. So this game is kind of weird, like in terms of progression, because what we have to do first is that we have to go and repair the second core, and then after that we need to go and repair the first one. So the progression here is just a little bit bizarre, And I believe there's about 6 cores in total in this game, if I am not mistaken. And I'm not going to be showing off all 6 of those cores being repaired in this video. At most, I'm probably going to be showing off, like, the first 2, which is number 2 and 1. So how exactly did I get through this room again? I'm trying to remember here. Oh wait, I already remember. There we go, I figured it out. I think I need to make all of these, yeah, I also want to mention this as well, by the way. There are some mirrors that have dual functionality to them, so not only can they be rotated, but they can also be moved around anywhere in the room. So these mirrors right here that are both purple and red, they have like purple and red nodes inside of them, those are mirrors that you can rotate and move around. Again, you can left click and drag in order to move the mirrors, and then you right click in order to rotate them. There's also this functionality right here where you can press the I key and you can basically turn off all the lights inside the room so that you can see the mirrors themselves a lot better. It'll show you like all the mirrors that you can place down and move around and whatnot. I mean, this is not exactly like Micron where you can place mirrors down, or you have like a limited amount of mirrors that you can actually place down from like your inventory, because you don't have an inventory in this game. All the mirrors that you're using to deflect these bullets are already available to you, like, in the game itself, or like the rooms. So, the rooms provide you with the mirrors that you need to use. Also, by the way, yeah, so we have these little things as well that basically block bullets from getting past a certain point. So they basically just absorb bullets. We have to move these out of the way in order to have the green beam of light right here continue forward so that we can open up this door right here. I don't know if there's anything that we can actually do in this room right now. Actually, no, there definitely is, because we can take this mirror down and we can move it over here. There we go, and deflect it. Very nice. So then we go into this room. So this is a little bit of a tricky room. So these little tiles right here with lines through them, you cannot place down mirrors on these tiles. The game will not let you. So there are some levels where you're gonna have to think outside the box a little bit. So if I remember correctly, because I have beaten this room before, I think, yeah, we want to avoid the glitch, because if we end up deflecting the beam of light into the glitch will just absorb the bullet as well. So I believe what we want to do is not use that beam. I think we need to do this. Yeah, and hopefully they won't collide with each other, because if the bullets collide with each other, if they're the same color, they will cancel each other out. They'll actually get destroyed, which is not what we want. There we go. That right there is what we want, though, so we can continue on. We can continue on. So now we're getting introduced to a very interesting mechanic here. So, you'll notice that these blue bullets right here are combining with the red bullets, and they're creating a magenta bullet. So it is possible to combine bullet colors together in order to create brand new colors. It is also possible to create yellow and cyan bullets, and even white bullets. And the color combinations will be important for something later on, but I don't think they're really that important for anything right now, because we need red bullets in order to unlock this door. Some doors can only be unlocked by basically blasting them with a certain color of bullet. In this instance, we need red bullets in order to open up that door all the way on the right. So what we want to do is, okay, well, actually, I should probably show this in the meantime as well. So, you'll notice that those bullets are also moving down diagonally. So when bullets of different colors collide with each other, that also causes the direction that they move in to change as well. So if that blue bullet is moving downwards and the red bullet is moving to the right, then when they collide with each other, they'll end up going diagonally into this wall. Basically combining the direction. These blue bullets are moving south, this red bullet's moving to the east, combine south and east, and you get southeast movement, so they end up going, like, diagonally downwards. To the right, specifically, which is not what we want. So, okay, actually, hang on, that's not what we want either. What am I doing? I think we need to use these mirrors right here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, I think it's these right here. Oh, actually, no, that's still destroying something. Wait, I might want to block these blue bullets, actually. I think that's what I want to do. We need to block the blue bullets with that little, I like to call them black holes. I don't really know what they're actually called, but I mean, they have the same functionality as a black hole, so let's just call them that for now, for simplicity's sake. There we go. Okay, so this room right here, I think the only logical thing that we can do is well, either move these up or down. I don't know which one I want exactly. I don't think I want to move them down, though. I think I want to move them up. Actually, no. I want to bring these mirrors up here, because you can move them through walls, you know, as long as they're in the exact same room, then you can still move them around. That's totally okay. So, open up that green door as well. But I think what I want to do is that I want to bring these down here, and... No, okay, that's actually not what we want to do, because they're gonna collide with each other again. Well, actually, if the bullets are moving towards each other, then they get cancelled out. But if they're being deflected, like, into... Yeah, like, if they're coming down here... Yeah, and then colliding with them like that, like a bullet moving downwards colliding with a bullet that's moving to the right, then what'll happen is that it'll move the bullet diagonally downwards. It won't actually cancel them out. If there's a bullet moving to the right and another bullet moving to the left and they're the same color, then they will destroy each other. I do believe this is what they call a beginner's trap. Let's try this. I think this will work? I don't know for sure. But this should hopefully work. Oh, no, wait. Well, if they don't collide. Okay, they don't collide. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if they were going to or not. It's fine. The beams can still cross over each other as long as the bullets themselves are not colliding with anything. Okay, there we go. Those green bullets are still moving around, which is what I want them to do. I think I need to rotate this upwards, because there's another thing where we have to go up and around. We're going to be coming back into this room, but we're going to be on the other side of it. So hang on. Just hold on a minute. Go into this room. Okay, so I can move this around. Okay, well, I actually can't go to the other side of the room just yet. I think what I am gonna have to do instead is something along the lines of not this. Definitely not that. Okay, hang on a second. I can also take the mirror from this room. Yeah, that's the number 2 core, by the way. We're actually really close to it. I think we are about to repair it, actually. Yeah, because I do believe this room only gets cleared out of glitches once we re-enable this number 2 core. And we are about to do that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're actually really close. This is like the very last room before we get to it. So, what exactly do I want to do here again? I think this one is actually fairly straightforward. Because I think I literally just do this. Yeah, there we go. Take these 4 mirrors out, and there we go. So, go back into this room for a minute. And the core is going to get re-enabled here in just a moment. So, in order to re-enable these cores, we just basically have to blast them with bullets. And I think the bullets can be any color. I don't think the color actually matters. We only have red right now, so that's what we're going to use. There we go. So we are repairing the glitches now that the core has been restored. There we go. We're just basically bombarding them with all sorts of bullets, and there we go. They've been cleared out. But now, what's going to happen is that there should be some sort of sequence that happens right around here. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, by the way, you can also press the Z key to undo your moves if you feel like you may have screwed something up. That's also another thing that I want to mention. Yeah, so that magenta icon was the location of that core. And this is also really cool because you get to see the exact path that you carved out in order to get over to that core. So, I believe the magenta icon is showing us now where the number 1 core is. I think it moved over to the location of the number 1 core, so now we have to make our way... Yeah, we have to make our way northwest now. Yeah, so in reality, there's only 1 level in SOLAS 128, but all of the rooms in this game are connected to each other, so this is basically like one gigantic level of interconnected rooms. It's kind of like a roguelike in some way. It's like a roguelike puzzle game, which is kind of weird. Or sorry, not a roguelike, kind of like a Metroidvania. There, that's the term that I was looking for. It's like a Metroidvania puzzle game, not a roguelike, frick. So now that the number 2 core has been activated, we actually don't need these bullets to be going over this way anymore, because what we can do now is that we can redirect them over to here. Yeah, so as soon as we re-enable this core, we can just leave. The core will remain activated even when it's not being bombarded with beams of light, so we don't need to worry about this core anymore. Number 2 has been restored to its rightful order. So, move this beam of light down over here, or move the mirror, I should say, and we're gonna continue onwards towards the number 1 core, and we're gonna get introduced to some slightly more complicated mechanics. Yeah, here's where we can finally use that green beam of light. And here's another gigantic glitch that's gonna drop some mirrors for us. Yeah. Quit your roaring and growling. Get the frick out of here. Let me do my job, please. My goodness. Yeah, so as you can see, we are combining red and green to create yellow, and they are moving diagonally upwards. So there is a very specific way that you're supposed to go about doing this. I think it's actually this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so you have to put a mirror, like, right at the entrance right here. Yeah, and this also works too as well. If the beam of light is moving into that room diagonally, or if it's moving into the door diagonally, I guess you could say, or the gateway, or whatever the hell you want to call it, that will still work. Because I think when it does finally get through the gate, it will also, like, redirect its movement to, you know, whichever way the gate is facing. In this case, it's facing to the north, so the bullets start moving northward. Yeah, so these little tiles right here kind of give it away. Like, this kind of tells you right here that you're supposed to move the red beam of light upwards to combine it with green in order to create yellow, like right on this tile where my cursor's pointing, so it's kind of a dead giveaway, honestly. That's pretty much how you take care of that room. So this is a slightly more complicated room right here. We're gonna definitely need all of these mirrors. Okay, so there is definitely something that I need to do with this red beam of light. I know that for a fact. I think what I gotta do is to try and move this upwards and kind of... No, hang on a second. That's not it. That's not it. I need to rotate this, bring this down here. I think that's literally all I have to do unless I completely mess this up. Okay, no, I did not. So, something else that I want to mention as well is that you need to make sure that the bullets are not placed too far away from each other if you are trying to direct them towards a gate, because the beam of light that these bullets give off is not infinite. It will disintegrate after a while, or it will, like, diminish. Or I guess it will dissipate after a while, that's what I'm trying to say. So, you actually need to make sure that these bullets are not too spaced far apart, or not spaced too far apart. God, what am I trying to say right now, dude? Like, make sure that they're not spaced too far apart. They do actually sort of need to be bunched together. So, that way you can open up the doors. Okay, yeah, by the way, I already just solved this one. So, mirror right here, here, deflect the yellow beam of light into this yellow gateway. There is a way that we can open up the red and green ones eventually. Also, take note of the fact that there's magenta and cyan, bullets right here as well. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything with that later on in this video, but we may be able to. So, I am trying to remember what exactly I did here, because I do not remember in the slightest. I think part of it involves not that. Oh god, definitely not that. Hang on a second. I need to move this a little bit further to the right, I think. And make sure that it doesn't collide with the red bullets, which I don't think it will do. Okay, maybe it wasn't that actually. Or was it the red bullets? Oh no, it was the red bullets. Okay, yeah, here we go. So we open up this door, I believe. Yeah, so these doors right here don't require a specific bullet color in order to open, and when you do finally open them, they will be open permanently. So, I think what I would like to do is... I'm gonna need to deflect some green bullets into this door right over here, the door on the right, and then I'm gonna have to deflect them into the yellow bullets. So, I believe I have this set up correctly. What I want to do now is that I want to bring this mirror down over here, and hopefully they won't collide? Okay, they don't. They don't. Yeah, so the green bullets need to go into this door on the right. They'll be deflected back into the yellow bullets, which is not going to create white. It's actually not going to change the color whatsoever, but it will deflect the yellow bullet downwards diagonally to the left, which is what I want to do. They'll start moving southwestward, basically, and we open up that door right there. So moving on from that, we are now inside this definitely much more complicated room. Right, so I believe this is the part of the video where I'm just gonna be completely overcome with streamer brain, so I'm just warning you ahead of time here. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Hang on a second. This is definitely not the mirror that I need to use. I think I actually need to... I think I need to set this up like this, but hang on a second. I actually need the green bullets to go in there, and I believe there was a specific way that I set this up before. But how was it then? It's definitely not that. Hang on a second. I need to actually block these red bullets off somehow, I think. Can I just block you boys off just for a minute, like that? Or is that what I'm supposed to do? Hang on. We'll figure this out here for a second. We'll figure this out here in a moment, I should say. Here we go. I mean, for now at least, but I'm gonna need to deflect the red bullets somewhere else. Yeah, I need to deflect them over to this door over here. But hang on a second. I'm gonna try and figure this out first. There we go. That door's open. Because what that's gonna do is that it's gonna deflect the yellow bullets downwards, which is part of what we have to do. But now, what I believe we need to do next is... okay, well actually, where's that red bullet gonna go? Okay, it's not going any... It doesn't appear to be going anywhere. Okay, hang on a second. Not going anywhere dangerous, at least. Indeed. Okay, so that's part of what I have to do. Gotta rotate this beam around. Is there... Oh god, I think it's being used up by everything else. Well, actually, hang on a minute. Okay, hold on a second. What if I actually move this back? I can at least, like, unlock this door. Hang on a second. I might have done this, like, in the exact reverse order. But hold on. It's fine, okay? I know exactly what I'm doing. I know that this is part of what I have to do. Because then... Oh my god, where is this red going, actually? Okay, wait. Is this the other thing that I was using before? No, I don't believe it was. Hang on a second. What is going on right now? Actually, wait. Is this how I'd solved this before? Oh god, that crossover right there is like giving me anxiety, but I think this is part of what I had to do. Oh, because I have to bring this downwards. There we go. Okay, hang on a second. I think this room has basically been solved, though, because what's gonna happen is that the red bullets are gonna move downwards, and you'll notice that the yellow bullets... God, I'm having a really hard time explaining this for some reason, but... Look, the red bullets are gonna collide with the yellow ones, hopefully, and they don't. They're supposed to, though. That's the problem. Oh, wait, no, they are colliding with them, actually. Oh, because they get deflected back upwards, and then, yeah, they start moving to the left. Into this door right over here. Okay. Whatever. I was overthinking that. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. We're good now. I think I was just placing one of the mirrors in the wrong location. Because I don't believe you need, yeah, you don't need a mirror up in this corner right here. I think what you have to do is that you have to place a mirror right here, and then a mirror right in front of this gate right here, and then you're good to go, basically. This door right here that needs to be opened with blue bullets, I don't believe we're gonna get to that today. I think that's for something a lot later, if I'm not mistaken. For now, let's just move on. My goodness. Okay, so we've got a bunch of beams that we can rotate but not move around. I do believe we want this to actually go around, if I'm not mistaken. Like right here, I believe. Yeah, we don't want that to go forward. We want to actually deflect this downwards immediately so that they'll go around, because you'll notice that there are some gray mirrors in the corners of this room right here. That's exactly what we want, though. That is precisely what we want. I don't know if that's what we want, though, necessarily. But I might try to place something over here just in case it is. In the meantime, let's go into this room right here. We got some cyan bullets. So I do have an idea as to what we're supposed to do here. I think we need to deflect one of these cyan bullets away. Because what's gonna happen is that if we don't deflect at least one of these bullets away, then they're gonna collide with this green bullet right here. So I think we literally just do this now. Yeah, because now they're not gonna collide. And I think we can just keep the cyan bullet like that as well, because it's not even going anywhere anyway. In fact, none of them are going anywhere, they're just going into a wall, where they get destroyed immediately. That's... Actually, no. That is actually what we are supposed to do, because we deflect them back into these gray mirrors, they go back around, right back into this one, they go downwards if they don't collide. They don't collide. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. So I guess you can actually set up these mirrors in advance. So that way, like, you're basically already done by that point. Actually, hang on a second. There is... Oh, yeah. This game does have an autosave feature. It does save automatically at certain points. Okay, so I don't think I actually need to do anything anymore with that yellow bullet, or with the yellow bullets, if I'm not mistaken. Because, I mean, this door is going to stay open anyway, and I don't think there's anything else we gotta do. I do believe that the green bullets are going to continue, like, flowing in through this door right here. Yeah, they're going to move into this room, so I think we're good. I think we're safe. I think we're fine. But what we have to do now is that we have to take these black holes out and replace them with these mirrors. is what I'm gonna do very quickly. Put this one back in here. We actually have to put all 3 of them in there. And then we're gonna use these mirrors to just deflect this back into the yellow bullets. Indeed, we have to deflect the green bullets into the yellow ones, so that way it can go diagonally downwards into this door right here. Just like that. Very nice indeed. I don't know if I would necessarily call this a logic puzzler, though, because, I mean, there are some very specific solutions to a lot of these puzzles, which is probably why the game gives you hints in the first place. It kinda has the feel of a Zachtronics game, but at the same time, it's not really as open-ended as most of Zachtronics games. It does feel like there are very specific solutions to a lot of these rooms. But I definitely like its style, and one of the reasons why I wanted to play this was because of the fact that it reminded me so much of Micron. I believe what I have to do right here is this first. Do this first, but I think I have to do something else after that. And I'm gonna have to reconfigure this as well, I'm very certain. There we go. Go into this room. Yeah, I think we need to deflect this blue bullet over this way, if I'm not mistaken. Back over here. And I need to make sure that it doesn't collide with the yellow bullets. I don't think it will if I do this. No, it won't. Okay. And then we move it down here. And we're gonna open up this door in the meantime. There's something that we have to do with this. Pay no attention to this room for now. I think we'll be coming back to that later. I don't know if we're coming back to it in this video necessarily. Okay, now I think what we have to do is that we have to redirect the yellow... Yeah, we actually do need to create white now. So blue and yellow bullets will create white. And we need to deflect yellow bullets into the blue bullets over here. How exactly do I do that? I don't freaking remember. I think it went something similar to this, though. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's like the basic idea of it, but it's very, like, off-centered, so that's not... Okay, let me try that again. Actually, what if I try doing something like this? Where I go up and down, all around town? Okay, no, hang on a sec. I think I'm, like, getting an idea of this. I think like this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. They have to be next to this, like, pillar right here, like all of them do. And as you can see, that creates white. I don't know if that's actually how the color wheel works in real life. Does blue and yellow make white? I have no freaking clue. It's like a nice glowing white color. So this room is interesting right here. So this room introduces you to a brand new feature where you can redirect bullets into these glowing lions of colors right here. These are basically like color gates, and what this will do is that when a bullet passes through a color gate, it will strip that bullet of a specific color. In this case, this gate right here is stripping this bullet of green, which leaves magenta. That's not what we actually have to do though, because we need to create yellow. And in order to create yellow, we have to push it through this blue gate in order to, well, get rid of the blue, and there we go, we got yellow again. Hang on a second, this is actually not what we're supposed to be doing at all. We have to do this, and then bring this down here. And I believe that should be good. That will definitely be good. Okay. I think this is one of the rooms that we created before over here, if you're looking at my cursor. Oh no, the I key only shows, yeah, the I key only shows, like, information in the room that I'm currently in. Okay, well, that's not useful in the slightest. Right, so... I am embarrassed to admit that this room took me a really long time to figure out, because there is another door that we need to open up here, but as you can see, there's only 2 tiles right here that are empty, and we can actually place mirrors inside. I'm gonna talk about that room in just a minute, because I do want to show this off first. So, what we're gonna have to do here, yeah, there are some cyan bullets that we're gonna have to bring down over here, actually. So, what we're gonna do first is that we're gonna get rid of these black holes, and then we're gonna place this mirror in the corner right over here. This will be important for something later. There's nothing else that we can do in this room, because these yellow bullets are just getting, getting redirected right into a glitch. So, what we have to do next is that we have to go back over here. There's actually a little corner of the adjacent room that we can actually place the mirrors inside of. So that's also another thing that I would like to talk about. So there are some rooms in the game where you will be able to place mirrors inside of an adjacent room, or like the room adjacent to it. You'll be able to bring the mirrors over to that room, assuming there is an available space. You won't be able to do that in every single room in the game, but some of the rooms they allow you to do that, and this room right here is an example of it. So we need to create cyan by combining the green and blue bullets, so I'm gonna do it by, well, bring this over here first, bring this mirror. There is a very specific way that you gotta do this. I don't remember in which way exactly, but I think it had something to do with this. Wait, not this. This, I think. Hopefully? Hold on, I think something... There we go. Bring it closer to that line. It's almost like a conveyor belt. It's like a conveyor belt of bullets, but there we go. We create some cyan right there. Very nice indeed. I mean, I'm making it look really simple right now, but this game is actually really complicated, guys. Like, there are some later puzzles in the game that are actually quite... They're quite complex. Like, this game definitely requires a lot of, lateral thinking, as it were. I don't know if that's the correct term, but it requires a lot of brain power. It definitely requires a fair amount of brain power, and I can already hear freaking Brain Power by Noma, forming in my head. That freaking song has been stuck in my head for like the past 2 years now, ever since I heard it. It became like, I know that song became like a massive meme on the internet a few years ago, but my god, man. Still an absolute banger of a song though, because I do love my happy hardcore after all. And that freaking drum and bass breakdown like halfway through. My god, so good. Okay, anyway, like seriously though, it's really freaking good. So, what exactly do we need to do? Okay, yeah, so it's gonna go around. Actually, I may as well just show this. So, as you can see, yeah, it's going around the side. That's why we had to place the mirror right there. Otherwise, the cyan bullets would have just ran into a wall. And then we combine the cyan bullets with the yellow ones to create white, and then we end up opening this door right over here that requires white bullets. And there we go, that's how we get through that room. Oh, right, and this is actually the room that we saw before. Yes, we just need to... This will just open automatically, actually. So this is actually another door that requires more white bullets to open. And I think I know how exactly I got through this. So I think it involves not that. What am I doing? It does not involve anything stupid like that. Hang on a second. It involves... Actually, no. Maybe it does involve something stupid like that. Hang on a second. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? Put that mirror right there for now until I figure this out here. So I think what we want to do is that we want to deflect... Yeah, we want to deflect that, that white bullet across these tiles, actually, because the tiles are actually showing us where exactly we should be bringing this. Okay, hang on a second. We need to redirect these red bullets over to someplace as well. Here we go. Yeah, exactly like that, so we can actually, like, reorient it. Okay. I think, like, not quite like that. Hang on a second. What am I doing? I think I need to place this over... No, I need to place one of the... I think I need to place this in the corner, if I remember correctly. Okay, hang on a second. What am I doing right now? What exactly are we doing here? I think this... Oh yeah, here we go, because this will just still redirect it upwards. I don't remember, is this how I got through this before? No, it's definitely not, because I'm pretty sure I need something over this way, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, no, it has to go down here, I think. Okay, wait, what in the world am I doing right now? Hang on, let me think about this for a minute. Let me just think about this. Yeah, but also no. So I do know for a fact that I need to try and redirect these bullets into, yeah, like into here. Like this is actually how I'm supposed to do it, but I can't do that with the red bullets in particular because it's, I don't think it's gonna work like that. Oh, wait a second, I'm an idiot, guys. I'm an idiot. I didn't notice this other, like, freaking mirror that I had over here. Okay, hang on a second. Yeah, this is, I mean, this is more or less what I have to do. Okay, wait. Maybe, okay, hang on. This one's actually not being used by anything. Okay, hang on a second. Then I think it's this. I think it's this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I didn't notice that mirror was not even, like, being used for anything. There we go. Yeah. So take it to the other side. Okay, that was my fault. I didn't even notice that there was another mirror right here that I could use. Didn't even notice it. Yeah, deflect these green bullets upwards and then to the left so that they, yeah, they come into contact with the white bullets right here. They redirect them back into this gate right here that we can open up. Yeah, then use this mirror to deflect these green bullets into the white bullets so that they move diagonally left, upwards. They move northwestward, and they collide with these red bullets right over here. And then the red bullets on this side right here use this mirror to deflect them back into the white bullets so that they move, like, northeastward, right into these green bullets so that they start moving north again. I am not describing this in great detail at all. My god. Okay, another glitch, okay? He's brought us some mirrors. I mean, I don't know, this glitch doesn't seem to be all that evil or villainous right now. He seems to be providing us with a handful of mirrors here, so I would say he's helping us, actually. I would argue that he's actually helping us out quite a bit. He's guiding the way, as it were. So there's actually a whole variety of doors that we can open right now. So that's actually where the one core is. So we're actually almost done with this chapter of the game, I guess you could say. Yeah, this is basically like chapter 2. And in the meantime, we can also open up this other door on the side right here. May as well open up both of them. But I'm gonna try and figure out what exactly I should be doing here again, because I don't really remember. But it's okay. It's totally fine. Just open up the doors for now. What exactly is on the left again? Oh, okay, I remember what's on the left, actually. I think we're gonna have to come back for this later. This is gonna be the final room that we need to unlock, because this leads right into core number 1. So that means we have to go to the right then, so let's go and do that. Right, so I think I want to actually deflect you down over here, and then I want to bring one of these over this way. I kind of feel like maybe I want to use this one in particular. Nope, that's not how I'm supposed to rotate that. Oh, wait, that's actually not the one I'm supposed to use. Hold on a second now. This is not in the correct location. Okay, hang on. Maybe this is actually... Maybe I'm supposed to move this downwards? Oh, okay, I may have actually had to move it downwards. Okay, well, that's fine. That's that room completed. Yeah, so we have to navigate through all of these glitches. This is a part of the machine that has a huge buildup of glitches inside of it, so we need to tread carefully here. I think we want to actually direct this upwards, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just trying to remember how exactly I beat this before, like off screen. I think this is it right here. Yeah, okay. Because I think if we go down and around, like through these glitches right here, we will actually get stuck. Because I think that's going to be using up too many mirrors, if I'm not mistaken. Probably. I don't really even remember, but that's how I figured it out. This mirror should not be here. We should swap it out with this one. Indeed. And then move this one over here. There we go. Very nice indeed. Some of these rooms are fairly simple and straightforward. Some of them. So, here's actually another room that I kind of got stuck on. So, again, this is another room where you can bring this mirror right here into an adjacent room. You can actually bring this mirror along with you. I did not realize that initially. I ended up getting stuck on this room for like 20 minutes because I was like, I don't have enough mirrors to even complete this room. What the heck kind of freaking game design is this? But then I realized that, again, you can actually... one of the mirrors that was in this room right over here, you can move it into the other room. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'm just a dumbass then. Alright. Well, I mean, what else is new, honestly? What else is new? This is what always happens when I play puzzle games. I just overthink absolutely everything. But yeah, there's a mirror that you can go grab in the adjacent room and bring it into this room in order to complete this puzzle right here. So we're gonna go downwards. So the white bullets end up running into a glitch anyway, so it was all for naught. Anyway, let's bring this red beam down over here now, because we do need to do something with this red beam. I believe we bring it down like this, and like these. Hang on a second, what am I doing right now? Down like these. There we go. Oh my god, drag it, please. Yeah, and something else that I don't think I've talked about yet. You can also right-click and hold on a mirror in order to disable the mirror. I don't really know what the purpose of that is exactly, because I haven't really found a use for it, but it's something you can do, so I mean, yeah, it's not a bug, it's a feature. So because these white bullets have nowhere to travel to, we are now going to bring these mirrors over to this other side of the room right here in order to deflect this blue bullet down. I believe what we want to do is that we would like to also deflect the red bullets somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Deflect them over this way, because I think what we would like to do is deflect them back into... Oh, not like that. Ooh, no. Yeah, we need to cross the red and blue bullets in order to create magenta. We have to move them diagonally upwards along these tiles right here. So again, we need to make them go northwestward. This is definitely not what you're supposed to do here. I botched this completely. Actually, no, you need to create white in order to open up this door right here. Okay, so hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. There's also definitely something that we need to do with these green bullets over here as well. But I'm not sure if we have to actually take those bullets downwards and combine them with something. How exactly did I do this again? Oh god, I don't remember. Oh, maybe we have to do this actually. Oh, here we go. Yeah. And then, oh god, what do we do about the green bullets now then? This is part of what we have to do, but we have to like... Okay, we need to make them go down here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait. We gotta do this. Go all the way into the corner. There we go. Move this mirror into the corner. There we go. That's how we do that. We combine red and blue to make magenta, and then we combine magenta with green to make white, which I'm pretty sure is not how color theory works, but whatever. Or is that even what color theory is? Who knows? Who cares? Take this mirror. Actually, no, not that mirror. Take this mirror instead. And it's gonna get deflected into these gray mirrors that we can't even move around anyway. So, I think... Then we have to bring that one up there in order to deflect the white ones around? Yes, indeed. No, indeed. That is not what we're supposed to do. Wait a second. I botched something here. I botched something here completely. Actually, I am not even using this mirror over here. Can I bring it over this way? I can indeed. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, now we need to go back into this other room that we were just in. Now we need to use these mirrors down here in this room. I don't remember if we're supposed to go downwards, though, or if we're supposed to go upwards. I'm gonna take my chances and say that maybe we had to go downwards. Let's just try it. If that's wrong, then we'll correct course and just place the mirrors upwards again. Seems like I was correct though, because yeah, that's how we did it. Oh, I don't think we would have. Well, actually, we probably would have been able to do it the other way as well, because I thought this part was blocked off, but it's actually not. There's still an opening right here. Whatever. It don't matter. It don't freaking matter. Then we need to use these mirrors down over here to do the exact same thing. I'm just gonna move them over here right now. There we go. Just place them all in the room at the same time. There we go. So, something along the lines of this, I believe. And right into... Ooh, not like that. Hang on a sec. Oh, not like that either. Hold on a minute. I think we need to correct something here. Yeah, let's maneuver that around. I think we need to redirect this up here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, something along the lines of that, and then like this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's gonna work. That's gonna work. We need to go upwards that time. Alright, open up this door right here. Yeah, we're back into this room now. So, these cannot be rotated at all, which is not good. Kind of like... Oh, not... What am I doing here? Not like that. Hang on a second. Yeah, I think this is another situation where I'm gonna have to bring some more... Yeah, some more mirrors with me. There we go. I mean, we have a huge stockpile of mirrors in this bottom left corner right here, so we may as well make good use of them. Why the heck not? There we go. Hopefully they're not gonna collide with each other, which I don't think they're going to. I think we should be in the clear. We are definitely in the clear. Alright. So then, up here, down here. Oh, no, I botched that entirely. I think you need to go down there instead. Oh, wait a second. No, I need to bring this other mirror down in here. I placed it in the one core room for some reason. There we go. That's okay. That's totally fine. So now we're in here. Yeah, and I do believe this is the final room, actually. So then I think what we gotta do is... Oh, wait a second. There needs to be two... Okay, hang on a second. Hold on. This mirror's not even being used. I just got an idea. There we go. Put that mirror back in the center, so... Yeah, because I forgot. There has to be There has to be 2 white beams moving through this room right here in order for this to work. So then we place this up here. They're going to collide with each other. There we go. Because they're not going directly into one another. They're going to head diagonally, and they're going to go into that room. Yes, and they're going to start bouncing off these gray mirrors that we can't even move around anyway. I don't know what the hell this room is exactly, but there's just a question mark. I see. Nobody seems to know what that room is exactly. Okay, can I go back? Hang on a second. I'm missing the activation of the 1 core right here. Please and thank you. Let me go back. I didn't even see that room before. There we go. Okay, that's open up now. Yeah, I have no idea what that room is. I guess the game doesn't seem to know either, because there's just a question mark. Alright, maybe that's like a secret of some sort. I don't really know, but the 1 core's been reactivated. There we go. We're gonna get a nice cutscene showing us the exact route that we took in order to get here. But first, we're going to clear these glitches, and we're going to repair this part of the system. I'm assuming the machine itself is called SOLAS 128. Wouldn't be surprised. 128 is definitely a programming number for absolute sure. Here we go. So we're gonna see the exact map here. Yeah, there we go. Look at this, for goodness sakes. Look at all the different colors as well. There we go. That's the exact route that we've took through the entire machine so far. Just looks like a bunch of wires and cables connected to each other. Yep, the location of the 1 core now moves. And I don't know what number core we have to activate next, but I do believe it should show us the exact location of it somewhere. Maybe it's in that glowing square right there? I'm not entirely sure. But it is activated now, so what we gotta do next is that we just have to remove this mirror again. And what'll happen is that this door will get opened up to us, because the glitches are no longer blocking it. And after that, we just move on. And this is the next, this is the next room that I got to in my other save file. This one is showing us, yeah, mirrors that actually rotate on their own, which we also saw in a previous room, actually. So this is as far as I got in the other save file that I was using off-screen while I was conducting research for this game, because I did want this to be more of a walkthrough style video this time around. So I don't exactly know what this room entails, but this actually appears to be another... Is this actually another one that rotates on its own? Oh, okay. So it shifts orientation whenever a bullet crashes into it. Okay, or when a bullet collides with it. Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do here, guys. We are actually going to end this video here for now, because that was all that I was planning on showing off in this video. I was just planning on showing off repairing the number 2 and 1 cores. I wasn't really planning on showing off any other feature in the game, so you know what? I think we're actually gonna pause this, and we're just gonna go back to the main menu for now. This is about as far as I made it into the game in my other save file, so you know what? That's where we're gonna stop it for now. Yeah, so this is where I'm gonna leave the video for now then. So that was SOLAS 128. That was a really interesting puzzle game. I mean, it definitely reminded me of another puzzle game that I played a couple of years back, which was Micron, another game that I actually covered on this channel. But I would honestly say that it is a huge improvement over Micron, because not only are the graphics a lot better, in my opinion, but it seems like this time around, the bullets actually move to the rhythm of the music, whereas in Micron, the bullets would just move in a straight line. And like I said before, the bullets in Micron were still technically timed to the music, but they were timed in a really strange sort of way. Like the speed at which they all moved was, like, perfectly timed to the music, if that makes any sense. And I wouldn't say that this is a complete ripoff of Micron either, because there are some unique mechanics in SOLAS 128, like combining bullets in order to create different colors. Like all of the bullets are different colors, because I think in Micron all of the bullets were basically just gray. But that is a really neat mechanic, like making bullets collide with each other in order to create different colors of bullets, like cyan, magenta, yellow, white. So it's not just like the normal red, green, and blue that you're stuck with, and some of the solutions will require you to create brand new bullet colors. And I should probably mention that even though the game relies heavily on colors, as far as I know, this game is actually pretty accessible to players who are colorblind. Like, that was one of the worries I had going into this, like, the fact that the game relies so heavily on colors, I was like, okay, well, hopefully this game has some accessibility options that make it a lot more tolerable for people who may be colorblind. And thankfully there are. Like, I would like to show this here very quickly. there are some contrast settings here. And these contrast settings here will change the color of the bullets, so if you want to try and make them look, you know, a lot more noticeable, or I guess if you want to configure them so that they're a lot less difficult to see, then you do have these options right here. And what I do like as well is that all of the bullets have different shapes, so that way they are a lot more distinct, and if you are colorblind, then you don't really need to rely on the colors of the bullets themselves, because you can just look at the shapes. And I'm pretty sure the shapes themselves also appear on the doors or the gates that you need to open. So really, you don't even need to pay attention all too much to the colors. Like, all you really need to do is just focus on the shapes of the bullets. Like, for instance, the blue and green bullets, when combined together, they create cyan bullets, and you'll notice that the shape of the cyan bullets is actually the shape of the blue and green bullets combined. So really, you don't even need to pay attention to the colors, you just need to pay attention to the shapes of the bullets. So I would still say that this game is relatively colorblind friendly. I would have liked it if maybe there were more options than just adjusting the contrast of the bullets, but I mean, it still works, I would say. If you want to just make all the bullets white, then you absolutely can do that too. So I wouldn't say you have too much to worry about in that regard. I would say that this game can still be enjoyed even if you are colorblind. Like, you can literally just change all the bullets to white if you want. If you want all of them to be white and you just want to focus on the shapes themselves, then you can do that. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say about SOLAS 128. It's basically Micron, but a lot better than Micron in my opinion. The visuals themselves are a lot better for one thing, and the gameplay mechanics are a lot deeper than they were in Micron. And I like how the entire game is basically one gigantic level, but with a bunch of interconnected rooms. I really like that sort of, like, Metroidvania design that it's got going on here, because that's not very common in puzzle games. SOLAS 128 is basically a Metroidvania puzzle game, and I'm not sure if that's even been done before. I mean, I know Metroidvania puzzle platformers are a thing, because I have actually played those sorts of games on my channel in the past, like 1000 Amps for instance, but a pure puzzle game done in a Metroidvania style, like SOLAS 128, I don't know if I've ever played anything like that before on the channel. It's certainly unique, I will at least give it that, and it is one of the more challenging puzzle games that I have played. I don't really know if I would go as far as to call it a logic puzzler, because it does seem like a lot of these puzzles have very specific solutions to them. They don't seem to be as open-ended as something you would find in a Zachtronics game. But my point is, SOLAS 128 is a really good puzzle game, and if you want to go and purchase it, the link's in the description. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this game is available on PC for both Steam and itch.io, and there's also a Switch port, so this is a game that you can take with you on the go as well. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video I make. Later!